Now let's go over how to set up your local ads. First of all, there are these ads that are basically regular AdWords, Google ads, of course. But then there's the 3-pack ads where usually when there's a local search, of course, you get the map and then you get 3 listings that are organic, and then you get this one that appears right in there and it's an ad. And it's a really effective place to run your ads because you're not competing with these guys. And usually people know to skip these listings. A lot of users just purely skip these listings. But here, this is like relatively new and people don't know to skip it yet. And this little ad icon is a little tiny one. And people sometimes just don't even know that it's there. Even if they do, usually a lot of local searches are on mobile, so they click it anyway. This has good engagement. So let's set that up. Assuming that you've set up your Google My Business for a local business, you have this dashboard and they tell you, create an ad. They'll give you even some free ad credits. So if you have this, create an ad, get ad credits, do this from here. If you have this call to action to get the credits. If not, all you'll see is like if they say create an ad, really the ad, it just takes you to your Google Ads page. So you might as well navigate there like you usually do. See, if I click it, it's just going to go to Google Ads. So instead of doing this, let's just start from scratch and set it up the normal way. So here we are in my ads setup in my Google Ads, and we're just going to go to campaigns, and then we're going to create a new campaign. So we click the plus, campaign, new campaign. So we're going to say we want sales, and then we're going to say we want search, and then we're going to want store visits, essentially if it's a local business, of course. Even if it's not a store, this is a local type of thing. And then we want phone calls, that's also. And then we want that phone number. So I enter my number and then click call and then click continue. We're going to give it a descriptive name. Then we're going to check the networks. We definitely don't want the display networks because we're doing a search based campaign. So expand your reach by showing it to relevant people, maybe no. And also the search network we don't really want. Then we're going to go into locations and we're just going to go like Manhattan because that's where, in my case, my clients would be. So this is a local area. And I can enter like Brooklyn and Queens, which are a few miles away. But here I have a pretty good reach. And for now, we are fine. Then, of course, language is going to be English or whatever the language is for you. Select audiences. We're going to skip this for now. Budget, let's say it's $5 a day, doesn't matter. This is arbitrary, whatever you choose. They recommend $20. We can go with that, it's okay. Delivery method, do not choose accelerated, choose standard. Then we're going to go for what are you focusing on, conversions. We're going to give it some number, maybe $1. Maybe that's a little too low, but in this case, the dollar amounts are a little arbitrary because this can be different for every kind of business and location where you are. Then we can add some links. Then under the new link, I just basically gave it it's a business website, call to action, browse all our, you can say like business and marketing services, final URL, great. And there's no second link that I have. So we'll just skip that and we're going to say save. Very good. We're going to skip the add more information to your ad and we're going to go to local extension. This is an important one. So to create an extension, you have to see they say link your Google Ads account to my Google Business account. So we're going to do that. Let's click that, create local extension. And they see that under this email, I have already one account. So I'm going to say yes, continue, and I am done. So now they know the epicenter, the address from my Google local business account. They see the address there and they'll know where to show my ads. Now we're going to say and continue, save and continue. And our campaign setting is done. And you see on the top, it says there's one campaign and under that you have all the other setup. So we're going to give the ad group a name. Then we're going to go and fill out all this information, new text ad. We'll give it a URL. And what is important is, look, on the right side, they show you how it's going to look like. So if you write too much in your ad, it will become cluttered and people will start visually skipping it. So you don't actually want to have too much information here. Even if you can fit it all in one line, that would be perfect. Because you see, if I type on headline 3, look what happens. You see, it just clutters. On the right side, you see I'm adding the Y's. I could write more marketing text, but it just clutters up things. Unless you have something really important to say, you don't want to clutter it up. And then you can say something in the description like a call to action, start today. Great. Save and continue. Keywords, business coach near me. Save and continue. And then we're essentially done. Congratulations, your campaign is ready. Continue to campaign. And here we're going to end up monitoring what's going to happen to our campaign. And so in your case, you should come back to this and see how your campaign performs. If you're not getting clicks, if nothing's happening, then it's something with the settings. Maybe your target CPA is low or something else is off. Sometimes if you bid too low, then they don't show you to enough ads. If you don't target enough keywords, if you don't target enough of an audience, then they don't end up showing you to enough people, and then you get no clicks. So if you have no data here, then you'll have to change some settings. If you have bad data, like maybe you're getting a lot of clicks and you're losing money but nobody's calling you, then it may be something with the ad or the keywords or the targeting that you chose. Maybe you're targeting the wrong people. But essentially, we've just set up our local ad.